And now, presenting the winner of the Howard L. Green Humanitarian Award, ladies and gentlemen, the angel of the airwaves, Barbara Altman.
And here we are. Thank you so much, Scott, for that nice introduction. And we're back with you on Barbara Altman's Front Porch on News Talk 1400 WOND. It is really raining out there. I don't know. We're hearing from a higher power right now. The lightning, the lights are blinking. It's always such fun in my many years of being behind the microphone to be on the air when the lightning is striking like this. I wonder sometimes about all this equipment, but I have nothing to do with it, and I will have faith that it all will go well and everything will be fine, and we'll get through this wonderful morning here on Barbara Altman's Front Porch. And we certainly do want to talk to you, and you may give us a call right now. We wonder about the senseless violence in the world, and we wonder about the direction of the economy, where it started, when will it stop. And we're here. This is First Monday with Jennifer. Always a delight to have Jennifer right here in the studio with us, and adding to our dialogue and our wonderful harmony together. And we have on the phone line from Arizona, Dr. Turi. And Dr. Turi, in the midst of a very, very interesting and informative conversation right now. We certainly have some questions for Dr. Turi as we go back to him on the line. And one question, do you consider yourself a professional psychic, Dr. Turi? And thank you for holding.
Do what? Excuse me?
Do you consider yourself a professional psychic?
No, not at all. I would not be called a psychic, even though my mom says I'm much more of a psychic that I like to recognize. Did you, by the way, Barbara, did you receive the book that I emailed you?
Yes, I did, and I started to download it this morning. I downloaded it, but I started to print it so I could have it here, and then I thought...
Oh, I will send you a hardcover. But what I'm trying to say, if you open it to today and yesterday, you will read that. Environment, what was once built by man, city, homes, nature, somehow, with time, will have to be destroyed. Terrible tragedies such as the Kabi Japan earthquake and many volcanic eruptions are around the corner. And I'm just referring, of course, to the terrible earthquake that hit Italy. My book, again, has this energy dead on. And I also mentioned on George Noory shows, and on my website, anybody can see it, to expect bad news from France and Italy. And there you go. Isn't that terrible? I don't know if it's a gift or a curse to be able to precisely point out the timing. And that's where I'm a little bit upset, because if NASA would rather die than to work with me, which is insane, because, excuse me, NASA, if I was able to have the current activity of the fault, I will be able, with the help of NASA, to pinpoint out such disaster and save lives. Because I have the unarguable timing. I have letters and feedback from NASA students scratching their head, wondering how I can pinpoint to the day earthquakes that kill people, or tsunami for that matter. But the sad reality is mental snobs cannot enter the archetypal realm of consciousness, and what they cannot understand, they will not honor and investigate it, and that's where we're at.
And that goes beyond any skepticism or anything. It's a different level, too. When did you first know you were able to see things that others could not?
Well, again, like you and other gifted people, you have a little voice, and it's called your intuition, and very often that little voice has spoken to me and proved to me that I was right. So I guess to a certain level, any one of us is a psychic, but once you start to investigate the phenomenon like I do in a logical, scientific manner, then you are able to achieve much more accurate results.
What sort of problems do you help people with most often, and do people benefit from your work?
Well, I'm also a clinical hypnotherapist, so people with this type of economy are going through some serious depression, while some other people undergo some serious psychological changes due to the dragon cruising their subconscious area. So questions about money, career, love, fears, including health, what comes to me at all the time.
You know, some of the things that people are dealing with right now, people are out of work, people are under stress, families are moving back together. Is this like part of a bigger plan, do you think?
Indeed, yes. You have to understand that when I came back from Hawaii, where I was employed as a welding engineer for working on the base, Pearl Harbor base, and I came back in 1991, it was pretty much the same situation that we have now. Construction was down, the real estate was shut down. It was a very difficult couple of years due to the dragon, of course, and I was forced literally to exit my work, and that was an opportunity for me to start to take my little hobby and turn it into a wonderful experience that has brought me emotional, financial, and spiritual stability. So I'm asking your audience, if they are going into such a stress, it's an option given to them by the universe, maybe to look somewhere else and finally make more than a little paycheck.
What we all believe that, or at least I believe that we are where we're supposed to be, doing what we're supposed to be doing at any given point in time. But what do you feel is your purpose? What do you think is your purpose in this lifetime?
My main purpose is to liberate humankind from fears and ignorance and help the children of tomorrow to understand, to understand the universal codes. That's my purpose, and my biggest wish is, before I die, is to see my first astrological school, astropsychology school, operational. And I do have senators, and I do have some very powerful people, as I'm speaking to you now, looking into the deal, so to speak.
That's wonderful. Now, getting back to, I just noticed we have the screen on here, and 92 dead in the earthquake in Italy. It's a terrible tragedy happening over there. In this country, the death of people by anger. I think it's called by anger because there's just such a level of anger erupting, whether it's because somebody doesn't like this person or that person, or jealousy. What do you see? Do you see a changing time for all of that to happen? We can't control the earthquake, but we can control how we respond to people. What would you say to people about that?
Well, I have a very powerful intuition, and because I can enter the archetypal realm of consciousness, whatever happened to a country signifies something much deeper than the actual event. Italy Italy is the seat of Christianity. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Because the Pope resides there.
Right.
Now, because what I'm trying to tell you is such an important physical manifestation is a signal of the things to come for Christianity, or the age of Pisces. The age of Pisces, of deception, illusion, drugs, the age of abuse, the age of being stuck in your own dream and being deceived. This age is going down, so to speak. The clock is turning. The new age of Aquarius is coming in. And this is an omen. This is an omen for the entire structure on the physical and spiritual world to be upside down. And the age of Aquarius started in 1945, don't get me wrong. This age this sign, Aquarius, which I am, by the way, is regulated by a planet called Uranus, or the Lord of the Sky. And this planet rules geniuses, electronics, computers, GPS, technology. So since 1945, mankind has made more progress, and so fast, a quickening, so to speak, like Albert liked to put it. And this energy has helped us to make more discovery than 2,000 years we have spent under the energy of Pisces or Neptune, which is more religious and following, so to speak. So the clock, the universal clock, is turning, Barbara. Things are changing drastically, and I repeat myself, this physical manifestation was predicted not only in my book, but on my TV show, on my website. I said to be ready for terrible earthquake in places that no one would expect. The first